Hi guys, Katie here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my tattoo video finally. I was going to upload it yesterday, but I had a lot of stuff going on, so I didn't get to it. First thing I'm going to say, if you do not like tattoos, if they are offensive to you, if you just don't like the way tattoos are, if you think people shouldn't get tattoos, then I'm not really sure why you clicked on this video, but go ahead and click off. Also, I am in a sports bra and shorts just so that I can show you where all my tattoos are, because some of them are kind of hidden. So if that offends you too, then other than that, I am going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go in the order that I got my tattoos. I'm going to tell you about them, like what they mean to me or whatnot, and then how painful they were. And then after, I'm going to talk about some tattoo care and what you should do. And yeah, also I was 18 when I got all of these tattoos, so it was perfectly legal. Got them in a certified tattoo parlor. No sketchiness, no nothing. So yeah, so go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, the first one I have is this one on my wrist right here. It means breathe in Greek. This was my very first tattoo. I got it because I go through a lot of anxiety and depression, and the number one thing I have to remember is to breathe. But I didn't want to get just like breathe written across my wrist, so I went ahead and got it in a language that I thought was very interesting and something that interests me, which is Greek mythology. So yeah, so it looks like that. This was honestly my least painful one, was my wrist. Like, I thought it was going to be the most painful one because of this, like, bone, like, those veins right there. But it was a breeze. It was nothing, really. My second one, yes, my second one is on my rib cage. So, please excuse my stomach, but, yeah. So, my second one is on my rib cage. Goes like that. And it says, think a wonderful thought. So, if you are a Disney fan, if you're a Peter Pan fan, you'll get this. Think a Wonderful Thought is from Peter Pan. I got this because I am a huge Peter Pan fan. I absolutely love Peter Pan, and I think it's a really good, like, kind of like reminder every day to think of a wonderful thought, you know, not to be so negative and not so hard on yourself, and just think happy and think positive. And you know, Peter Pan, think a wonderful thought. This, still to this day, and this was only my second one, was my most painful tattoo. It hurt so bad. I do not recommend getting your ribcage done unless you're absolutely, like, dead set on getting your ribcage done. Just know it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna hurt bad. It is literally like the worst one I've ever gotten, and I'll do a little close up. So think a wonderful thought. And I got this when I was 18. So it's been like 5 years and I still haven't gotten it touched up yet. Same with my wrist. That's the one thing I really like about black ink, is that you don't have to get it touched up as much as you would as color. I have no color tattoos. I don't like color. It's just a personal opinion. So yeah. The next one is on my foot. I'm going to go ahead and show you, and then I'll tell you about it. This is going to be awkward, guys. So, the one on my foot, if you couldn't really read it that well, sorry about that. It says always on it. I got this for a friend who passed away. We basically grew up together. I've known her. I knew her since we were like 4 or 5. So yeah, we ran cross country together. We were basically, if you saw her, you saw me right after. Or if you saw me, you saw her right after. We kind of went back and forth, but we always ran together, and so I know she's always gonna be by my side and be my running partner, and you know, always be my best friend. So yeah, That's what the always is for. And I also kind of stole it from Harry Potter because I'm a Harry Potter nerd. So yeah, that's, and I would say that was like, it's in between. It wasn't super painful, but it was nothing like my wrist either. It's still sort of painful. I've heard the top of your foot hurts like crazy bad. That's why I got it on the side of my foot, and it wasn't, I mean, it wasn't awful. Like, I don't remember the pain like I do with my rib cage. So yeah. Next is, oh gosh, I'm trying to think of what my next, oh, my next one is behind my ear. And it is, sorry if you can't see it that well, but it is the outline of an elephant. I got this for my grandpa. Like, it's kind of a long story, so I'm not going to go into it super detailed because I don't want to get into it. But basically, my family plays this game at Christmas time called White Elephant. The first time he ever played with us, he actually brought a white elephant candle holder because he thought you had to bring a white elephant. My grandpa. Unfortunately, my grandpa passed away the like summer after that, which was devastating for me. My grandpa was one of the closest people, like people I was closest to. He used to live with us. My grandpa was a big supporter of mine. I absolutely loved my grandpa. So of course, like, the white elephant became like this huge thing to me. Like, every single year I had to get the white elephant. I would legit fight people for it. Like, the white elephant is mine. I still have it. It's over there, sitting on my nightstand. I've retired the white elephant, so nobody gets to play with it anymore. And then I ended up getting a tattoo of the white elephant for my grandfather. So yeah, this one is honestly one of the most, like, important ones to me because it is for my grandpa. I don't have a favorite tattoo at all. They're all my favorites, but this one's like the most special to me. Next, this one is going to be a hard one to show you guys, but I'm going to try my hardest. It is on my spine. Yeah, it's on my spine. So, I'm going to try. I really am, guys. So, this is what it looks like. It goes up to here. And then goes down to here. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really trying. So, that one on my spine. Oh, sorry. I forgot to tell you. The one behind my ear, nothing. It didn't hurt at all. It, like, took, like, a couple of seconds to do. And then he was like, okay, we're done. I'm like, really? We're done? Cool. Alright, so, that one didn't hurt, like, at all. I would say compared to this one was, like, first and the least, and then this one. I'll rank them once I'm done talking to them about them. But my spine, it says, what a beautiful mess this is. It is a Jason Mraz song. If you guys have never heard it, go listen to it. It's awesome. Basically, I got this from my mom. She has always been a big Jason Mraz fan, and she calls this my song, because apparently I'm a beautiful mess. Yeah, but basically the song, when I listen to it, it does describe me pretty well, and it describes my life pretty well, so I went ahead and got that for her, and for myself as well. It's just a really meaningful song to me and my mom, so I thought I'd get it tattooed on me. But yeah, it says, it's down my spine, and it's written like this way, because to get it in like cursive, it has to be going this way. But yeah, it says, what a beautiful mess this is. Next, I'm trying to think of what I got next. Yes, okay, probably my smallest ones are my little stars right here. Once again, this is if you're a Disney fan, you'll get it. It's my second Star to the Right Peter Pan stars. And yeah, I got them because I like him. I like Peter Pan. I thought it'd be cool to get the stars. I was gonna get it to go along with my rib cage, and then I decided to make it a totally separate tattoo because I like the placement of this one. I kind of wish I got them a little higher. That'd be my only complaint. And I need to get them fixed because they need to be a little bit darker. Like that one's a little bit faded. But yeah, my Peter Pan stars, second star to the right, straight on till morning. Yeah, like I said, I like Peter Pan. It's honestly my all-time favorite movie. Always will be. Peter Pan and Captain Hook are like my favorite Disney characters. But yeah, so my second star's to the right. People ask me about these all the time. I get a lot of like asked, like, are they bullet holes? Like, no, I didn't get bullet holes tattooed onto me. And then when I tell them what they are, they're like, oh yeah, totally opposite of bullet holes. Like, they're Disney tattoos. Yeah, so yeah, just some Disney tattoos. I want to get more Disney tattoos. I just haven't like super thought of like what I would want to get. I do want to get a hidden Mickey. If you don't know what that is, they're like all around Disney parks there are hidden Mickey Mouse heads everywhere. So people get tattoos like hidden places, like on your foot, or like some people have gotten them behind their ear, you know, of like Mickey heads. I want to get one in my lip because I think that'd be cool, like hidden Mickey. Alright, so my next one is on my thigh. This is honestly like my biggest one that I have, I'm pretty sure, and also one of my most detailed. So yeah. So that one is an arrow, and then around the arrow it says, "Now I am a warrior." I got this after going through a really big struggle in my life and finally overcoming my depression and my anxiety and everything else that was going with it, and decided, you know, like, I've gone through this, I've gone through so much other stuff, I've gone through, you know, death of loved ones, I've gone through anxiety, I've gone through depression, I've gone through some eating disorders and some cutting, and so, you know, I survived all of it. I'm a warrior now. I kind of took the idea from Demi Lovato. If you're a Demi fan, you'll know this. It is a song. But yeah, and there's a saying, you can only shoot an arrow forward by pulling it back and launching it forward. And so, you know, when life pulls you back so hard that it's ready to launch you into your next thing, and, you know, you can only be pulled back so far before it's going to launch you forward. And I really like that, so that's kind of why I got the arrow. Plus, I'm really big into archery as well with, like, Greek mythology. And my favorite goddess is an archer. Leave down below if you know who that is. But yeah, so that is honestly one of also my most meaningful ones, because it is me overcoming everything that I've gone through. And it's one of my most detailed ones and one of my biggest ones. That's not initially where I was going to put it. I was going to get it like wrapped around my thigh, and then my tattoo artist was like, no, we're going to do this differently. And I absolutely loved how it turned out. So, and then on to my final one, which is my newest one, which is not finished yet. I will show you it now, but also show you guys once I get it finished, because I have one more session. If you don't know what that means, it just means like I have one more appointment to get it finished. But yeah, so it looks like this. Go ahead and turn my camera. Looks like this. So basically it is a compass, and then it has my brother's birthday, my mom's birthday, and my dad's birthday. Honestly, one of my bigger ones as well. But yeah, I got it basically because I really want to travel the world. So that's what kind of the compass stands for. But I know, like, no matter where I travel or where I go in life, that my family is always going to be there for me, and they're always going to guide me in the right direction. They are the ones I go to for advice the most. They are the ones who have guided me in life so far. So, like, they're my everything. They're my guides. They're who I go to for advice and who I look up to, you know. And so that's kind of like the significance of this, is travel, but as well as my family being my guide and everything in my life. So, yeah. And I really like it. This one hurt a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and rank my tattoos for you guys in places of pain. So my wrist would be first, then behind my ear, my foot, my collarbone, I would go my spine, surprisingly, my spine, then my thigh. My thigh and this one are kind of tied. I need to get this one finished first to see how much it's going to hurt, but I'm guessing it's going to hurt a lot, so I'd go my thigh, this one, and my rib cage. So yeah, if you guys are interested in tattoos or if you have any questions, leave them down below. I mean, I'm not like a huge tattoo expert, but I have enough experience in getting tattooed, and I know enough about tattoos that if you have questions, I'm more than willing to answer them. Care for your tattoos. Just make sure you listen to what your artist is telling you. Like, honestly, they're gonna know what's best for you. And just make sure you keep it clean, keep your hands clean before you touch it. Do not scratch it. I know it's gonna itch. After a few days, it's gonna itch like crazy. Mine's in that itching stage right now, and I want to scratch it so bad, but I can't, because it'll leave scabbing and scarring, and it just will not be good whatsoever. Because you don't want to ruin your tattoo. It's the last thing you want. Like, you just spent a bunch of money and a bunch of hours in a tattoo chair getting tattooed, and now you're gonna ruin it? Yeah, not what you want. But yeah, you know, and if anything feels wrong, call your tattoo artist. I'm sure they're more than willing to help. That's their job. That's what they're there for, you know? So yeah, just make sure you listen to a tattoo artist. Make sure you keep it clean. Make sure you don't scratch it. And yeah, that's all I have. Like I said, if you guys have any questions or comments or whatnot, nice comments and nice questions, go ahead and leave them down below, and I will get back to you guys with anything and everything. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!